Hello everyone, welcome back to more Let's Play Downfall. The last episode, Harrison. Such a shame of what happened to him. He went out in a bang and became half the man he used to be. Psst. And they say that smoking kills. What a load of BS. But we also got some information, a recipe. I'm saying it correctly this time for once. But we got a recipe and we need to make this recipe. Because a certain somebody has said they wanted to eat until they exploded. Well, we do want them to eat and explode and save us the trouble of murdering them. I guess technically we're going to give this to them, help them with that, but that counts as murdering, but bah, it's nonsense, whatever. Alrighty. We should have everything we need, so something the pot will just burn, you fucking idiot. This is kind of how annoying it is. It's a little picky with what you do. Oop. Hey, need to use this, please. Ah, use a castor oil, please. Thank you.
So you're cooking us dinner now?
No, it's not for us.
Oh, good. Good. Because they're not really meant to fry things in castor oil, you know.
No? I think I'll try anyway.
Yeah, the cooking scene's a little annoying. You have to put the certain things in order, otherwise it'll go like, no, don't. Like so! Now turn on the fucking hob. Or knob. Whatever. He switched it on. Thank God. Can I use this now? Thank you. Alright, yep. And everything else should be in the blender. No requirements there. Oh, what should go in first? Add some gin. Yeah, you can look at the recipe, but I already know what goes in it, so why bother?
What you doing there, Joe?
Cooking.
Is that a human head?
Just following a recipe.
Yeah, Agnes, chill. Alright. Take deep fried fat, we need it. So hot, I can't just stick my hand in there.
Hey, I found this fork in the house with all the coffins. You might want to use it. For whatever you're doing there.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
And this is why Agnes is MVP. We thought the fork was over with. We thought we'd never see the fork again. But no, she kept the fork and we needed it. That's awesome. I love Agnes. And of course we need to add more castor oil. And now we should be able to blend it. The best kind of smoothie with carcass heads and fat meat. Yum. And of course weed.
I'm sorry for freaking out like that, but that grinding noise, it was too much.
And I don't believe this has anything to do with the ending, so we can say whatever we want.
This is our best shot, and we've got to take it. I'm not exactly enjoying it either, you know.
You're really doing it all for your wife?
Why else would I do such things?
She'd better be worth it. Come on then, and don't forget to take your smoothie.
Alright, so of course Agnes had a mini freak out, as any sane person would. I don't blame Agnes at all for freaking out. I mean, cutting pigs' brains out, taking carcass heads, putting penises on car wheels and make them go. I mean, it could be too much for a lot of people. Come on now. So, which is kind of interesting, because it's kind of like, why is Joe so calm about all this? Like, even his first reactions to all of this were a little mellow, in a way. Like, he wasn't exactly happy to see the stuff, but he wasn't, like, too surprised by it either. It's really interesting.
She's not here. Great.
Maybe she got spooked by the explosion in the bathroom.
No. Not spooked. Did you notice that Harrison's body went missing from the home? I bet it's got something to do with it.
You think she took it? But where?
That's a good question. Maybe the hospital?
Hospital?
Kinda too late for hospitals, don't you think?
Aren't hospital... Oh, right, she means... He's already dead before the hospital could do anything. Not the distance. I don't know why I thought that for a second there. Duh, Tara.
Her room?
Maybe. But we don't really know which room it is. There's gotta be some other place we could try first.
To bury him.
I don't think she would leave the hotel. I have a feeling she's around here somewhere.
Alright, well, that leaves us with one option.
Harrison's room?
The one on the second floor? There's only one way to find out. Let's go.
And once again, you'll be back in his room! Of course! You're gonna see his sexy room. Except you're gonna see it with me! Ha 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 ha! Alright. Second floor. What's his room number again? It's been a few days since I last played this. I can't remember. Do I have the key? No. Alright, I think it's around this other end. Hey!
Ivy!
It's Ivy! Our wife! We found her! It's awesome.
You're alive.
Not for long, apparently.
What's wrong with you? You look like you've seen a ghost.
No. It's Ivy. Just there. On the floor.
Really? Where?
Aw, it was just an illusion.
I can't see anything.
She was there just a minute ago. I saw her. Get torn in half.
Joe, you're either losing the plot or... You really love her, don't you?
It's complicated.
Always is with relationships.
How would you know? You don't even remember who you are.
Don't be a dick. I was only trying to help.
Don't. I can handle this on my own.
Yeah, sorry I have to be an ass to Agnes. Has nothing to do with the ending, but... Well, if you're going for the bad ending, might as well be a dick to everybody, right?
say hello, darling. We've got visitors. You must forgive Harrison. He's feeling a bit poorly today.
Huh. Poor, huh? Yep.
No worries. Let him sleep.
Oh, I'm so excited. We've had a good talk, and he's promised to change his ways. Now, he will never walk away from me again.
Literally.
Lucky you. Are you hungry?
I should be on a diet, but it's been one crazy day. I'm ravenous.
I've found this recipe for a smoothie.
My secret recipe! I couldn't remember where I'd left it.
Well, I've got it, and I made it for you.
Oh, so nice of you. I shouldn't, but it's a secret, right? After all, it would be a shame to waste a good smoothie.
Secret recipe, huh? Huh, interesting. Well, anyway, let's give her the smoothie and let's watch her blow up her entrails all over the place. Swish.
So good.
Are you feeling all right?
Yes. Wait, I don't know. I left a funny aftertaste in my mouth. Do you add oregano?
Weed? Yes.
Oh. Oof. My stomach. I feel sick and bloated. What's happening to me?
Oh, here it comes, guys. Here it comes. Entrails all over the place. What?
What have we done, Joe?
What? You vomited that
did.
out.
What we had to do.
You vomited the crap out. You didn't blow up. You vomited. What the hell's wrong with you? I was expecting explosion. I wanted explosion, not vomiting. Man, killing you was a waste of time. That sucked. You know what? Stay in your bedroom with your half-dead man dude. You know what? Be okay.
Joe, do you realize how hard it is to wash blood off these carpets? We just can't carry on like this. It's time for a serious talk. I'm headed back to my office upstairs. Please come and see me. I have a proposition for you.
What if I'm not interested?
You will be. Trust me.
Joe, whatever she's got to say, do not trust this woman.
Yeah?
I just feel it. She's not a real person.
Not a real person. It's weird of you to say. But then again, we don't know what you really are, Agnes. You are an important key, but what key to what? Our demise? To save Ivy? What are you, Agnes? What are you really? Let's see. Go to the 4th floor. That's where her manager's office is. Or manageress. I find it interesting that she's called the manageress. It's usually just manager. Or at least according to American standards. I don't know if it is different in Britain. Or English. England, whatever. Whatever this takes place in. The manageress seems to be the only staff member here. Yeah, which is why she's upset with cleaning up blood.
Ah, and here's my American boy. I knew you'd come, but I didn't think you'd bring a chaperone with you.
You should have warned us. You should have told us to leave.
But Joe, I'm running a business here. I can't just tell my guests to leave, can I? Now, that would be so rude.
I should kill you right here, right now, for all you've done to us.
What's stopping you, Joe?
I want to find out what you know first.
That's not going to happen. Unless you strip me naked, tie me to a bed, and torture me until I scream it out to you.
You know I won't do that.
No? Shame.
Alright, let's see.
What makes you even think that I'm attracted to you?
Because it's written all over your face. Underneath all this, anger. I am your secret little desire, Joe. Your perfect woman. I'm never bitter, or tired, or not in the mood. Instead, I'm composed, and strong, and spontaneous. I don't burden you with my baggage of problems. I don't poison your life. I don't hide from you. Now is the perfect time for us to reconcile. To forget about that little bitch, Ivy. To run away and be happy. What do you say, Joe?
Alright, and here's where our choice matters. We agree with the manageress.
Yes.
What? Joe, are you nuts?
I knew you'd come around finally, but let's play a little game first. I want you to follow me to a special place.
What about everything you've told me? What about Ivy?
We'll need to lose that ball and chain of yours along the way, too. Just follow the trail. I'll be waiting.
What the fuck?
And again, our choice matters as we tell her to kind of piss off.
This is none of your business.
I thought we were a team. Do you really want to ditch Ivy and me for that lying bitch?
I don't really know who's lying anymore. What if it's you?
Yeah.
Let's just go.
Yeah, maybe you're pretending you don't know anything. Maybe you're the key in our demise. Should we really trust you? I don't know. Here's a shoe. It's her shoe. Tells us to go through this door. Tell us to go through this door. Locked shut. So much for following the trail, but this door leads to a staircase. She's probably gone downstairs. Which is indeed true. And we need to head down to the ground floor. Yeah, Agnes seems a little too trustworthy, like she was ready to jump on the bandwagon to be buddy-buddy with us. I don't know, maybe there is some truth in losing the ball and chain. She went this way. Black stocking. Clearly she left it here for me. Alright, if you do anything, Agnes, I swear to God, I will do what I have to do. It's the black skirt that she had on. Oh boy. A secret passage inside a fridge. Should I be surprised? And let's walk in. And here we are. Panties. Let's examine them. White panties. We must be getting closer. She's already taken most of her clothes off. And I like that there's actually an animation for that. Like, he does actually go down and touches the panties and looks at it. Which I thought was very amusing. Oop. And here's a door. Looks like we are being invited.
Come on! Agnes!
Just a second. I think I saw something.
Oh, really? You saw something?
Turns out it was nothing.
Shocker there.
Hey, wait for me!
And we're in control of Agnes. Uh-oh.
Joe! Let me in! Shit.
Uh-oh. Well, this sucks. We're separated again. Whoa. What? 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 Why is Ivy in my reflection? Ivy, stop it. What kind of bullshit prank is this?
Only darkness this way.
What manner of tomfoolery is this? Why is Ivy in my reflection? Ivy, you're being rude. Stop it. And we can't go in here because it's only darkness, as Agnes said. But seriously, Ivy, what are you doing? What is your plan? Oh god. It's the Axeman! Agnes, run away! Don't stand and hide! Joe? Joe, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Agnes!
What took you so long, handsome? Welcome to my private bedroom, Joe. Come closer. Don't be shy.
Oh boy. Here we go. And you can choose all these other options, but if you say you're beautiful, that automatically gives you not the good ending. You're not allowed to say this at all. But, you know, most people will probably say this for extra dialogue or whatever, so the neutral and the bad ending, you can say this.
You're beautiful.
Am I?
Stop it, Joe. You'll make me blush.
Regardless of what happens here. I just wanted to say it.
Alright, now to the main story of all this.
Why won't you just explain all of this to me?
What's there to explain? Isn't it obvious that we fancy each other? You even admitted that in my office earlier.
I guess I did. But really, I just want to understand what's going on here.
Ah, but didn't we already have this conversation? Twice.
I want to know why you're sitting there naked.
I've told you already. I'm very, very lonely. But mostly, in case you missed it, I just want you to fuck me.
At least she's blunt about it.
I've seen this axe before.
This axe? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
But it's just an ordinary fire axe. We keep it here in case of, you know, fire.
There's blood on it.
Maybe just a drop or two.
What is it doing here?
It's a gift for you. I told you. This axe will be your final weapon.
You're expecting me to murder somebody with this axe?
Oh, don't play innocent, Joe. You've already murdered a bunch of people today, and some animals.
They were not real people.
Look, I'm not saying it bothers me. All I want is for us to be together. But that's not going to happen unless you take this axe and remove that one last obstacle.
What obstacle?
The creature standing right behind you. You
Oh!
didn't mistake her for a friend by any chance, did you? That sweet, naive little Agnes. Her only purpose was to stop you in your tracks. She was lying to you all along. Just look at her. This is the real Agnes. The parasite that you have to kill.
No. I don't believe you.
It's your choice, but deep down you know what you've got to do. Grab that axe. Take a
big swing and fuck her up.
Well, we do need to take an axe.
You can do it, Joe.
Oh god, Agnes. I said you were MVP. Why would you do this to us? I thought we were friends. And now this? Like, what are you doing? What is your head doing? What the fuck is that doing? Agnes. Fare thee well. I can't possibly do this.
I trusted you, you goddamn traitor.
Do it, Joe!
I will. Just give me a second.
Dead. Still flinching too. It's weird.
Woo! You win for it like there's no tomorrow.
She was a monster.
Come on, Joe. You can't be that naive. The only monster here is you.
So you lied to me.
I guess. I've been a very bad girl again. I need to be punished. Will you come here and spank me?
Oh, I'll spank you. I'll spank you all right.
The best kind of spanking ever imaginable. One that falls your head. And I like that little glitch with the bed. Where she is in front of it, then all of a sudden is back behind it. It's pretty funny. But yeah. Been lied to. Everybody is lying to me. No one's my friend. Everyone is rude.
Fuck! Sophie, I'm coming for you. This is the end.
First, let's take a look into the manager's office. And we see Agnes's head, along with the manager's shadow. Alright. As I said before, I for some reason can't speak English. We've introduced the final Sophie, but we could not kill her before. But now, we have the Axe. We were the Axeman. I guess back at the tunnel, that kind of explains why Ivy didn't want to run away from him. In a sense, because she knew that might have been her husband. She knew the truth, but we didn't. That's how it usually goes with most psychological horror games. But anyway, time to kill Sophie! Time to end this once and for all. Seriously, Sophie, you ran away? Seriously? You're a ginormous lard thing. I bet she came through here. Great, she locked the door behind her, but that's not gonna stop me. Because we're gonna break it. Seriously, Sophie, you know how this is gonna end? I did it to 3 people already. It's time for you to be demised. What do we have here? Hopefully the scene looks familiar to you, viewer. And we awaken the person sleeping there. Sophie! Oh, Sophie! Where are you? It's time for you to die! Oh, and here we are in an orange background. On a journey to find Sophie, because we need to murder her. Need to murder her and free our wife, once and for all. We're slowly and surely getting over there. Ah, Helen Road. Well, there's blood all over right there. I wish we could examine that, but can't. I'm back home. It's addressed to me. Alright.
Looks like I don't need the axe anymore.
Really? What makes you say that, Joe? Oh, yeah. The chainsaw. Everyone's favorite weapon.
They call me all sorts of names if I play the piano after dark for 2 minutes. But no one does anything when there's real bloody noise in the middle of the night. It seems to be coming from Joe's flat.
That is right, everybody. We are playing as Susan Ashworth from The Cat Lady. Fuck yeah. Oh no, it's running low again. No, not the electricity to put electric power in my house. Here we go. Someone's knocked it over. Great, the fire axe is missing. I always knew it was a bad idea to put a murder weapon on display like this. Well, it's not a murder weapon, it's more like a emergency weapon, but that too. What a mess. I bet it's me who will end up cleaning all of this. A big piece of glass could be useful, but it looks too sharp to pick up with my bare hands. Alright, well, we'll come back to that later.
The door's wide open. Hello?
Yeah, when I first played this game, I nearly shit myself when I realized you could play as Susan Ashworth. Just because it's just like, oh, the cat lady, yes! Susan! I missed you, Susan! We did not miss you, Sophie.
End of the road, bitch.
Fuck yeah.
Just ask the cat.
And the manageress. And Agnes. And the other Sophies. And of course, fuck Harrison. So of course, you're next. At long last, the mirror is finally broken. We can reach our wife. At long last. Alrighty, time to enter the mirror and get our wife. This shouldn't make you feel like you're being watched anymore because we just broke it. Now enter it, you fool! Yo, Ivy, where you at? Uh-oh. Aww. Damn it. we weren't in time. You cannot save her in time, for she is dead.
All of this for nothing? Except I will never give up on you. Never. There's still a way to bring you back. Come.
Huh. So we're in Joe Davis's flat. Looks like flies are having a great time on that disgusting plate of rotten food. Jesus, what the hell is up with this place? There's chains on this chair. What the hell? What is up with this apartment? Oh, didn't know I have a lock on the bedroom dresser. What's hiding in there? Oh, here's some rope. What was Joe planning to do with this rope? Well, we're gonna borrow it. So I find this interesting. We're in Quiet Haven, right? I mean, we've been in Quiet Haven, so we're not in the apartment. Or at least we shouldn't be in the apartments. And there's only one floor to go to. Lucky number 5. That apparently existed this whole time, but we weren't allowed to go there. Unless you go by American standards, then yes, it did exist, but you know. This is England, British intelligence, and their way of thinking. So, no, it did not exist before. Alright. Let me use the rope on here.
I'll tie it to the chair. It should easily hold my weight.
Here you are back in the elevator at Quiet Haven. Just wait. We were in Quiet Haven. When the fuck did we get back here? So were we in the apartment the whole time? Whoa.
Where do you think you're going? What you got there, son? Another dead body to add to the list?
Dad?
You know, your mother always loved Robbie more. He was such a happy kid. Always smiling.
And greedy.
And you let him fucking die.
Well, Dad, to be honest, it was an accident, and we told Fuckface not to touch it. What did Fuckface do? He touched things and then dropped it.
It was an accident, and you know it.
You were supposed to watch him.
We did.
Is it so hard to take care of your younger brother for 5 fucking minutes?
He didn't want to listen.
Well, it doesn't even matter anymore. My life ended the moment. Your mother. You remember. You were there too. You didn't even cry.
Huh, well, that's sad. The mother was so distraught with her son dying that she killed herself.
Go to hell.
I'll finish my cigarette and I'll go. There's nothing left for me here. You're a grown man. This home is yours now. Enjoy.
Ah. So this used to be our dad's place when we were growing up, but he gave it to us when he... I'm assuming he either left or died. I'm not really too sure. No, wait, Joe said he was dead, so yeah, he is dead. Excuse me. It's amazing how often I forget stuff that are clearly right in my face 2 seconds prior. but here we are back in Quiet Haven, trying to revive our wife. Quite interesting. Now, put her down. We're gonna save our wife.
Ah, I see you have taken matters into your own hands, young man.
Oh.
I do appreciate a good initiative, but I'm afraid it's not going to work.
I thought you were dead.
No! No! Death is but a state of mind. And my mind has always been a wandering one.
What do you want?
I felt inclined to inform you that what you are trying to achieve here is, well, pointless.
Why? It worked before. I brought Agnes back.
This whole idea was flawed from the start. There simply isn't enough power here to alter the subject's state of mind. No one has that kind of power. Well, except the subject herself, perhaps. But as you see, sadly, she is not willing to cooperate.
Then what am I supposed to do?
Your only option would be to turn around, leave, and never come back here again.
Just like that.
You've caused quite a stir, you see. Not everyone might perceive your actions as an act of chivalry. They won't understand. They never do.
What he says right there is actually pretty important to the story.
Nothing is impossible.
You are a stubborn one. So fine, go and see for yourself. Do it. Just do it.
Just do it! Alright, Ivy. We're gonna save your ass. And all these onlookers, they're gonna witness everything.
Someone's screaming. Great. This can only mean one thing. Joe's lost the plot. I always knew there was something wrong with him. Just stay calm, Susan. You can deal with this. One step at a time. I've been there before. It always starts with a weapon.
Indeed, she's right. We need a weapon. We're gonna take this arm. And you can actually make 2 weapons in here. If you were alive, that blade would have been already stuck in my throat for sure. We'll take the blade.
I have to be careful not to cut myself.
Let's see, pipe. There's an old rag stuck inside the pipe. Maybe I should just take it out. Take it. Let's see, I don't think that's anything. I'm having a long hot bath once I'm done with this, but not here, obviously. Alright, and I'll be showing off how to make both weapons. Sit on the chair. What a terrible idea. Alright, fair enough. Once upon a time, I made a pretty nice weapon out of a chair, but I can do better now. I really took it out on this chair. Alright, first climb back up. And go back to the, where the axe was. Because we examined some glass and we need to pick some up. Let's see. Use the rag.
Got it.
Nice. Now we're gonna climb down. Broomstick! Take a broomstick. Now we're gonna head down this ladder. When I first played this, I did not know you could actually go down the ladder first and not activate anything. But, you know, that's just paranoia and, you know, game logic sometimes. Take a closer look at manhole. There's something shiny stuck inside the pipe, but there's no way I'm putting my arm in that filthy sewer water. Well, thank God we have a mannequin arm to do it.
Yuck.
Well said. Let's see. Aha! There's a sign that says Quiet Haven Hotel! Ah. So maybe Joe Davis and Ivy never really left. They just thought they left. Let's see. Small key? Alright. Had to remember where the small key went. Sorry. Which leads us up. Leads us to up here. Good grief. Alright. Use the key. It's already open. Search. There's nothing but clothes here and some duct tape. That could be useful. I'm taking it. Duct tape is always useful in any situation. Any situation. Fighting Pyramid Head? Use duct tape. Fighting some monsters? Use duct tape. Trying to fend off some psychopaths? Use duct tape. Duct tape is everything. It is God. Where am I? Oh, that's just a scene. Gas oven. Open. Uh-oh. Is this... Oh God. There are charred remains of a cat inside. Well, let's take its skull. Let's see, let's look at the mannequins. What is up with this room and the mannequins? This area is really fucked up. Alright. I can build a weapon here. Alright, let's build a weapon. I should have everything, I believe.
Let's stick this glass shard onto the mannequin arm and see what happens. Okay, but it's not gonna hold as it is. I should secure the whole thing now, so it doesn't fall apart as soon as I pick it up.
Alright, and you were right. First, let's do that.
These two seem made for each other. But the weapon is still too fragile. Something's missing. But what?
Indeed, you were right. We'll finish that off first.
This is it. Well done, Susan. You just built a mannequin axe.
The mannequin axe. Nice. First, let's finish this one.
And what if I screw this skull on top to make it more sturdy? Right. Done. The ultimate cat lady weapon.
Yeah, the cat lady weapon. Fuck yeah. The mannequin arm is meh, but the cat lady weapon, that is a fitting weapon. Close. I need to get out of here. And yes, you do need to close that to get out. Now that we are ready for battle with not one but two weapons, it is time to fight.
Wait. I have to decide which weapon to use.
And if you have just only one of the weapons, she won't say anything about this. But since I have both, I'm going to take the cat skull.
Has it worked? Ivy?
Before we do anything, I'm gonna make a quick save. Actually, I realized that was kind of pointless. Never mind. Just kidding. Just kidding, everybody.
No. You useless piece of junk. You worthless fucking shit.
Aw, it didn't work. Damn it! What the hell?
I wouldn't worry about it, mate. That girl was the size of a jet plane, and now she's out because she didn't want to play the game. That's pretty fair if you ask me.
That sounds horrible, you fucking asshole.
She's not even fat. She's beautiful. She's perfect. Why can't you all fucking see that?
The mirror never lies, Joe.
What do you mean, mirror?
You know what she saw looking in it?
Ah, so that's what she saw.
But she is nothing like that.
What difference does it make now? You found a way to fix that, didn't you, Joe? Because you always knew what's best for her.
She was starving herself to death.
Well, you know what they say. No pain, no gain.
I was just trying to save her.
It's not your fault.
I should mention that it doesn't matter what option you choose. You can choose whatever and shouldn't affect the ending. The last thing that did affect the ending was whether you decided to kill Agnes or not. That's what the final choice was. So everything from here on out is just whatever.
No. It's your fault, you dipshit.
Messed up, didn't I?
You have no idea.
I'm sorry, Joe. But you have to let it go.
I will never let go.
Don't bother, young man. He's already gone. Your futile anger will change absolutely nothing. This is the end. Accept it and embrace it.
This is not the end. I'll find another way.
Naive little fool. You are the sixth parasite. And the sixth changes everything.
I have no idea what you are talking about, you crazy woman.
And here we have Agnes.
And now you. If you're trying to make me feel any more guilty for what I did, don't bother. I couldn't possibly feel any worse. What?
This is why...
Even after I killed you, you still want to help me.
This is why Agnes is
Agnes.
MVP.
You are a mystery to me.
Yeah, this is why she's MVP and why she's a badass. Even during this ending, she's still a motherfucking badass. If you allowed her to live, she will have a quote, which we'll explore later, but for now, let us pull the lever.
I'm sorry for what I've done. You were my little ray of light in this overwhelming darkness. You were that part of Ivy I fell in love with. I just couldn't see it. knew you'd ruin it. You always ruin everything. I hope you had fun playing psycho bitch in front of that woman. You look so cute in my Nirvana t-shirt. I can smell your perfume on the pillow long after you're gone. I can be myself around you.
I've been making myself sick.
Just stop thinking about it, okay?
I think it's time to say it loud and clear. So please, say it, Joe. Say it, so we can both be free.
Fine. I'll say it. We're finished. This is the end.
And once more, we're trying it again. Seems we're not gonna have our way though. Like so.
Still breathing, eh? You are one tough son of a bitch, Joe. But I've got bad news, neighbor. This crazy cat lady knows how to deal with nasty parasites like you. Oh, I'll get the devil out of you, Joe Davis.
Oh, put him on the electric chair.
Meow.
Of course, this badass music starts playing. It's awesome. There's only one problem with this ending that I actually do not like. And we're gonna see it very soon. I tried and I keep trying, but this is it. I'm done. I've made up my mind. I'm going to do it this time. Gonna do it, huh? For those of you who might have never played the Cat Lady, it was all about suicide and stuff like that. And so Susan is talking to somebody who's on the verge of committing suicide. And these are all the weapons she used to kill the previous parasites. Hello? Are you there? And Susan, what do you say to this? Do it. Which is sad for her to say that. No, I do like the sequence right here where it shows her killing all the previous parasites, which was kind of a main thing, but she didn't kill all of them that the Queen of Maggots said. There were still a couple of them that she never found. Joe Davis was one of them, which is why in Kelly we kind of saw a little bit of it, but we never got further into it. But I'm really sad to see Susan like that. It's supposedly based upon where Mitzi kills the Eye of Adam, who was the main villain from the previous game. And it left a bitter taste to Susan. And now she's kind of the new Eye of Adam, I say quote unquote. But she is encouraging people to kill themselves. Probably out of spite. Which is really sad. And that's the only thing I hate about this ending, is just that. It's like, Susan Ashworth has been through shit. She doesn't deserve more shit. Come on. However, the ending of Ivy and Joe Davis, I actually really like it. I don't know why. I do like the fact that they're both dead. It seems satisfactory to me. Like, even the good ending did not seem satisfactory at all. Like, the middle ending, or like in between ending, was okay, but you know, I still found the bad ending the best ending. Like, I still felt satisfied. The good ending was just too much, and you'll see what I mean when we get to it. Speaking of which, I believe it is time for us to stop and head on over and viewing the second ending of the game, where you can play however way you want. You can do bad stuff, you can do good stuff, but it's just the ending you're most likely to get when you first play it. So let us head on over, and I'll see you in just a moment. Married couple found burned to death. I forgot there was a newspaper at the end of these. My apologies, everybody. Authorities are investigating the cause of the fire that broke out in the apartment building at Helen Road last night. Firefighters have discovered several bodies inside, including Joe and Ivy D, two residents of the building who were found dead in the building's basement. It is believed that the fire came from there. While investigation is still ongoing, the police spokesman said that the most probable cause of this tragedy was faulty electrical equipment. Yeah, during all these endings, there should be a newspaper clip that explains some certain situations. So we'll also be exploring those in just a second. And here we are, with Agnes, alive.
Sup, Joe? Missed me?
Yes. I didn't kill her this time, so...
Please tell me you're real.
Joe, deep inside, you know I'm not. But without me, you can never bring Ivy back, because I finally got it. I know who I am, and I know why I'm here.
So we kind of got a little information of what Agnes actually is, so...
You are that part of Ivy that I fell in love with. And that dress is the dress she got married to me in.
Now you recognize it.
I'm a bloke. I don't think about dresses much. But I remember it now.
Good. Then there's only one thing left to do.
But... no. You can't.
It's okay, Joe. Just switch it on. Let's bring her back to life. Joe. If this works... be good to her.
Once more, we have Susan Ashworth killing Joe Davis. But will it work is the question.
Sorry, neighbor, but I happen to have a zero tolerance for sons of bitches. Poor girl. I was too late to save you. You're late.
Mrs. A? I heard noises, and are you okay? Are you hurt?
I'm fresh as a daisy. And I managed just fine on my own, thank you.
What kind of trouble did you get yourself into this time?
The usual. Just another human parasite.
You killed Joe Davis?
Afraid so. Turns out we were living next door to a psychopath. Just look at what he did to his wife.
Oh, holy shit. She's nothing but skin and bones. Has he been starving her?
Well, pardon me. I forgot to ask him.
What the hell?
Don't touch her. He's been frying her with these electric wires. So stay back, Nixie.
There's a switch over there. Let's shut it down.
So yeah, Mitzi is
Wait.
It's the first game.
I think she's alive.
And burning.
Oh, for crying out loud.
I'll get the fire extinguisher.
Go.
Mitzi actually plays a pretty important role in the first game of Cat Lady, so it's nice to see her back. Meanwhile, Joe, how's it going, buddy? No hard feeling on stabbing you in the back, right? Crap.
To run, Ivy. But it's okay. I know a place. A small countryside hotel. The kind you always liked. We can start again. We will start again.
And if we get a closer look, we see a not so great Ivy. You know, I feel like this ending's not too bad when you first play this game. It's actually kind of fitting. Because, you know, he says, we will start again, so if you don't like this ending and you want to explore the other endings, you can retry and redo those. It feels fitting. But yeah, I'm really glad they brought back Mitzi. I really like that. It was really nice. But where the doctor said that they wouldn't understand, this is kind of one of them. Like, they're thinking he might have starved her and tortured her, when in fact it was Ivy herself who was torturing herself. But then again, Joe Davis isn't right in the head to begin with, so I don't blame him for thinking that. Gonna let these images play out, as we did with the last one. Also, is it me, or does Mitzi actually look bigger? I don't know if it's just the change of clothes or whatnot that made her look bigger, but she does look bigger to me. Which I would not blame her, because she has cancer, and this is to assume she either has cancer and she hasn't died yet, or she might have miraculously survived cancer, but I don't know. If she still has the cancer, she's just waiting to die. I wouldn't blame her. I would actually probably start picking out on a lot of shit. Like, I'm gonna die anyway. I'm gonna eat whatever the fuck I want. Alright, let's skip to the newspaper. And of course the foreshadowing of the electric chair. Yeah, that ending's called On the Run. The previous one was called The Sixth Parasite. Alrighty, let us read. Murderer escapes from crime scene. Authorities are investigating the cause of fire that broke out in the apartment building at Helen Road last night. Firefighters have discovered several bodies inside. Our sources confirm that at least 5 of them have already been dead when the fire started. Uh-oh. Suspected of the crime is Joe D., one of the residents of the building. A witness saw him carrying a charred body towards his car. The police are looking for him, but as for now, his whereabouts are unknown. So this is kind of interesting. In his state of thinking when he was in Quiet Haven, he killed the Sophies and probably a few others, but he was actually killing the residents in the building that he lived at. That's pretty omnibus. But anyway, back to the final ending of the game. The Impossible.
I miss you. You know. We were good together. Always there. When I was falling. And bad felt better. Every time. With you. I miss you. I do. I force myself to hate. Still there, deep in my soul, you live. And through my eyes, every day, you cry. I miss you. How much? Still less than I should. Never there, but somehow with me, you breathe. You love only me. Me, myself. No one.
Sup, Joe? Missed me?
I thought you were dead. Where were you?
I kept looking for you, but I couldn't find you. Until now, that is.
It's good to see you, Agnes. You know, I failed. She's dead.
That's exactly why I'm here, Joe. You can't bring Ivy back because something is missing. And I know what it is.
But how?
Because I finally got it. I know who I am. And I know why I'm here.
Who are you?
You really haven't figured it out yet. Joe, you're such a dummy. But I will miss you anyway.
Are you going somewhere?
More like returning where I belong. Come.
No. You can't.
It's okay, Joe. Just switch it on. Let's bring her back to life. Joe. If this works... be good to her.
And here we are, ready to witness the final ending of this game. The impossible. Practically, you've done everything opposite of what I've done throughout this LP, then you should get this ending. Of course, Susan Ashworth is going to ruin everything! Not that I blame her or anything. And dead.
Sorry, neighbor, but I happen to have a zero tolerance for sons of bitches. Poor girl. I was too late to save you.
So far, so it's all pretty much the same.
You're late.
Mrs. A? I heard noises, and are you okay? Are you hurt?
I'm fresh as a daisy. And I managed just fine on my own, thank you.
What kind of trouble did you get yourself into this time?
The usual. Just another human parasite.
You killed Joe Davis?
Afraid so. Turns out we were living next door to a psychopath. Just look at what he did to his wife.
Oh, holy shit. She's nothing but skin and bones. Has he been starving her?
Well, pardon me. I forgot to ask him.
I guess we're done here. Time to call the cops.
Yeah. Can you do that? They never really listen to what I've got to say.
Sure. I'll be right back.
What? She's got a pulse. We need an ambulance. Mitzi! She's gone already.
And now, here's where the difference is. We're in control of Susan, whereas on the run, we weren't. Duh! And we get an axe to the back for it. Who the fuck put the axe in her back, though? Ivy, when the hell did you get up?
Hey, gorgeous. Can you help me get up? I'll be fine. we good?
Yeah.
We're good.
Yep, and that is the impossible ending. Ivy lives. He was able to bring her back to life. But, as you can kind of see, I do admire Susan Ashworth. Because, you know, she's a really remarkable character. She's been through a lot. Like, a shit ton of lot if you played the first game. So, it's kind of sad to see her get an axe to her back, pretty much, and say, that's the good ending. And it just kind of feels like a slap in the face a little bit, just to see this person who we played as previously and admire, and we've seen her hardships and difficulties, and we see her get through all that, and then we get the good ending for this, and then it's just a big bitch slap to the previous game, I feel like. So it really leaves a bitter taste in my mouth. Of course, then again, the ending of the Sixth Parasite's not that much better, but I still accept it, and I can kind of understand it when it comes to Susan Ashworth's perspective. But this one, it just... Nah, I didn't care for it. But yeah, those are all the endings. Let us check out the newspaper and what it has in store for us. Yes, show our score. Got all skulls saying everything is good. Now show us the newspaper. Married couple suspected of arson. Authorities are investigating the cause of fire that broke out in the apartment building at Helen Road last night. Firefighters have discovered several bodies inside. It is possible that some of them had already been dead when the fire started. Pretty similar to On the Run. Suspected of the crime are Joe and Ivy D, who's two missing residents of the building. They've been described by neighbors as odd and unsociable. Susan A., one of the survivors, claims to have been attacked by them, but luckily she sustained no injuries and did not require any medical help. So this kind of gives you the hint that she probably still has her immortality in effect. The police are looking for them, but as far as we know, their whereabouts are unknown. And here's another issue I have with this ending. Notice how it only mentions Susan A., but Mitzi went to go and call the police. So, did Mitzi get out alive, or is she dead? But it doesn't really say anything about her, so it's just like, uh-oh. Mitzi, you alive? You alive, girl? You okay? Ah, Mitzi. But anyway, we are actually not done yet. We actually have a little bit more to go. And I'm mentioning this because in the next episode, we're going to be exploring the original game to this. This is actually the remake, and I've never got around to playing the original, so I thought it would be interesting to, you know, do a little half and half. LP this main game, and maybe do a blind run for the original game that this is based upon. So, next time when I see you, we will be playing the original game, and we'll be comparing the two and see how much of a difference the two are and make comparisons, and we'll see which one I like better. But till then, I am Tara the Fox, you are the viewer, and I hope to see you next time.